what's up? Welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial using some of the products that I mentioned in my Sephora recommendations video. So as most of you guys know, Sephora is having their spring sale starting on April the 13th. And if you have not checked out my Sephora recommendations video, I will have it down below for you guys in my description. So be sure to check that out. But anyway, I'm going to be using some of the products that I mentioned in that video on my face today. So I'm actually recreating the look that I had on in that video. And believe it or not, this is my second time doing this look because I accidentally deleted the footage. So yeah, I tried to go ahead and recreate it for you guys because a lot of you were actually asking me to do a tutorial using the Sephora Pro Warms palette. So I'm actually doing or trying to recreate the look that I had on in that video. And you guys will see that I was kind of struggling because I actually forgot what shades I used. So I actually don't have on the same exact shades that I had on in that video because I kind of forgot what colors I used from the palette for that look. But anyway, if you guys are interested in seeing how I created this look using some of my Sephora recommendation products, then let's go ahead and jump right in. Alright, so the face is already primed with the Fenty Beauty Primer, and we're going to go ahead and jump into the foundation. So I'm going to be using my Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation in the shade number 6.75, which is Golden Almond. So let's pump this out on the face. Alright, so I realized I didn't mention any concealers in my Sephora recommendations video, but I definitely do recommend the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I am in the shade Dark, and I also recommend the NARS Comfort Matte Concealer. So if you want a really good creamy concealer that's kind of matte on the face, try this out. So I forgot how much this costs, but this is a really good full coverage mattifying concealer. And if you want something that's really creamy, not too much of a full coverage, but still covers, then definitely try out the concealer from Too Faced. Again, this is the Born This Way concealer. So I'm actually going to use this one for today's video since I'm already using a foundation that's kind of matte. So I will apply some of this. I'm scraping this already. This is how much I love it so much. So I'm already scraping it. I may just have to go ahead and get another one. I'm going to take the Too Faced Peach Perfect Setting Powder to set everywhere that I applied concealer. This is another one of my favorite setting powders, so I do recommend this as well if you are going to be shopping the Sephora sale. This is very like finely milled. It's very smooth on the skin, and it just makes everything look so airbrushed. So I definitely recommend this stuff if you are looking for a good, a good setting powder if you are going to be shopping the sale. Alright, now that my face is pretty much set with the Too Faced setting powder, I'm going to take the Sephora Microsmooth Baked Face Compact and just go around the perimeter of my face just to kind of get that color back. And also to make everything look more smooth and a little bit more warm because my face kind of looks washed out after setting so much of the areas on my face with that setting powder from Too Faced. So let's take this, and I'm going to use my powder brush from my brush set to apply this powder. Really quickly, I'm going to fix the inner corner of my brows, just blend those in. Alright, so I went ahead and bronzed up the face because I'm actually doing another video, but I do have a review on the new Bronzer from Morphe. I don't know if it's going to be up before this video or after this video, but I did test that out. It's already on my face. So yeah. But anyway, let's go ahead and go on to the eyes because I do want to use my Sephora Pro eyeshadow palette. This is the warm one. So we're gonna be dipping into this, and I'm going to try to recreate the look that I had on in my Sephora recommendations video. I think I started out with this shade right here. So this is what I'm gonna use all over the lid just to kind of set everything, and that way everything, as you know, everything else that I'm gonna be applying can go on more smoother, and it also can show up more. So I'm just gonna take my Sigma, this is my Sigma E40 brush, tap a little of that product on the eyes. Just tap it all over the eyes. Going into my crease, we're gonna take this shade right here and just lightly blend this into the crease. And the brush that I'm using here is by Milani. It's their, it's just like a blending brush. It's really, really good. And I heard that these are now sold at Walmart. So I think I'm gonna take a trip to Walmart because I do want more of these brushes. We're gonna stick with the same brush that we're using, and we're gonna go into, I forgot what shades I used in that video. What the freak? I'm gonna go into this shade right here. This one that I'm already hitting pan on, and we're gonna work this into the crease as well. Now this may not look exactly like the look that I had on in my Sephora recommendations video, but I'm gonna try to get as close as possible to that look, like as close as possible, so bear with me. I remember now. I remember what shade I used. So the shade that we just used, I didn't even dip into that in that look. I actually dipped into the orange. It's okay. We're still gonna make it work. We're still gonna make it work. Let me put a little bit of that orange on top, just a little bit, to see what'll happen. Just to kind of make it, yeah, nothing really happened. Ah, I messed up. Now we're gonna dip into this yellow right here. This is kind of like a mustard yellow. Let's dip into this, and I'm gonna place this all over my lid. I'm still using that same brush. And this color is super, super, super pigmented. So what I'm gonna do is just tap it on my lid like this. Just tap it on the center of my lid. And then I can't explain what I'm about to do next, but pretty much I just kind of go, just place it in my crease and drag it down. Like crease, drag down, crease, drag down. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, you guys. But just place it in the crease and then drag it down onto the lid. And the purpose of this is to make everything look more soft and more airbrushed. I didn't want this look to be like super duper bold. That's why I'm still using that same blending brush, because this makes everything look so much more softer on the eyes. So I just want everything to look, you know, very soft and airbrushed and not too bright or bold. I just want, you know, I don't know, I just really like a soft looking eye. So my whole point was to have kind of like a sunset look, which is why I used that orange the first time I did this look. And I forgot I used it, so I went ahead and dug into this deep burgundy shade. So it kind of doesn't, I don't know, I guess it looks a little similar to what I had on, but we'll still make it work. All right, so this is pretty much all I'm gonna do for the top of the lids. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of mascara, also a little bit of eyeliner on the bottom lash line, and also smoke it out with a mixture of the black and then this shade right here. So these two shades, I'm gonna just use a very small amount of that and smoke out the bottom lash line. I usually don't do this on camera because my eyes are so watery when I apply makeup down there, so I'll be back. All right, I know my eyes look really crazy right now, but I forgot to do a step with you guys. So I take a little bit of that black shadow and just lightly blended it right here on the outer part of my eye, like right here. So you can kind of see a little bit of smokiness going on right there. So I'm gonna do it right here real quick. Just take a little bit of the black, not too much because I don't want it to look too smoky, but just enough. So That's good right there. All right, so my lashes are finally on. These lashes are actually from a brand called, I think it's called Your Lash Bar. I really wanted to use my favorite lashes from Sephora, which are the Huda Beauty lashes. They're the Samantha No. 7s, but I don't have any more of those to use, so I just popped on some other lashes that I had in my collection. But I will be making a repurchase for those lashes as soon as the sale hits. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some inner corner highlight for my tear ducts, and I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty Bronze Sands Edition highlighter palette. I think I used 2 shades out of this palette. I'm trying to remember what I used in that video. Like, I'm just so mad that I erased that footage. So I think I dipped in both of these shades. I think these 2 right here. But I'm gonna apply a little bit of Aruba, which is this darker shade, first. I'm using my pencil shader brush from my my brush set to apply this. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of that on the inner corner. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this shade and lightly spray my brush with some MAC Fix Plus, and then apply that on top. And that just makes everything look so much more brighter. All right, since I've already bronzed up the face and also applied a little bit of highlighter, I use the Morphe Bronzer little compact, but I actually want to apply a little bit more highlight. So I'm going to take the Black Up highlighter. This is in collaboration with Jennie Jenkins here on YouTube, and we're going to dip into this gold shade right here. Actually, we're going to dip into 2 shades, so these 2 right here, and just highlight the face just to give me more glow. Ooh, yes. So I'm not going to put on any blush for this look. I'm just going to leave it as this. Now we're going to go on to the lips, and I'm going to go ahead and wipe off my lip oil that I had on. So for the lips, I'm going to take the Sephora Gel Lip Liner in the shade Rosewood, which is the one that I have been talking about so much recently on my channel. And I'm also going to top it off with the Mented Cosmetics Lip Gloss, and this is in the shade Mauve Over. So let's apply the lip liner first. I love this stuff, you guys. It just twists up. You can sharpen it if you want, because it does come with a little pencil sharpener, but I don't think I'll ever sharpen it because I really don't need to. But it's super, super creamy and easy to apply. The lip liner from Sephora was the only lip product that I mentioned in my Sephora recommendations video because it is amazing. But if I do have to recommend any other lip products, I would highly recommend getting your hands on some of the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip glosses. Those are some of the best lip glosses. And also, what else would I recommend, like as far as lip products from Sephora? Oh, if you like lip balms, the Fresh Beauty lip balms, I think they're called Sugar. Those are amazing. I will be getting like 2 more of those because the ones that I've already used, I'm already out of. So those are really good. They're a little pricey, but now is a good time to get your hands on those lip balms. So yeah, definitely get those if you really like lip balms. So let me go ahead and apply this gloss, which I think is really pretty. Mented has like 4 different shades, and this is one of my favorite ones. And obviously you guys can tell why it's my favorite, because it is a mauve lip, which is super pretty. Alright, so that completes this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you thumbs it up if you did enjoy it. And don't forget to check out my Sephora recommendations video. Again, I will have it down below for you guys in the description, so you guys can check that out if you have not already. Let me know what you guys are interested in purchasing during the Sephora sale. I would love to know you guys' suggestions as well. So let's leave them down below in the comments, so that way I can kind of pick out some products that you guys suggest that I haven't tried out before and purchase them during the Sephora sale. But yeah, I think that is everything I have for this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.